Apple Card is the credit card created by Apple. You earn 3% daily cash back up front when you use it to buy a new iPhone 15, AirPods, or any products at Apple. And you can automatically grow your daily cash at 4.15% annual percentage yield when you open a high-yield savings account. Apply for Apple Card in the Wallet app on iPhone. Apple Card subject to credit approval. Savings is available to Apple Card owners subject to eligibility. Savings accounts by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, member FDIC. Terms apply.
In sports, the scoreboard doesn't tell the full story, but Netflix does. Stories about dads who happen to be world-class quarterbacks and a battle for the heart, soul, and direction of the multi-billion-dollar business of F1. Whether you're a diehard fan or you're brand new, Netflix has the stories for every type of fan. You can watch these incredible sports stories like Quarterback, F1 Drive to Survive, Untold, and many more now on Netflix.
This episode is brought to you by Columbia Sportswear. It's snowing again, and that wind chill is killer. But you're not worried about that because you shop the Omni Heat Infinity Collection. It's warmth perfected with tiny gold dots that reflect your body heat inside and protect you from the cold outside. No snow or chilly temps can stop you now. Go out anyway. Shop the Omni Heat Infinity Collection now at Columbia.com/infinity.
The players' entourage are the ones dealing with everything, and they have been labeled as notoriously difficult. But are their demands small? No, absolutely not. They do have big demands, but they also think that they have the next diamond within their hands, and they want to make their money's worth. So the news is that they're not revealing their intentions right now. And they are completely quiet, won't engage in any communication with Fiorentina or their sporting director to make their intentions known, which is driving everyone absolutely up the wall at Fiorentina. And it seems like Arsenal is not a destination that they would prefer. We've talked about this several times on the podcast, on Sky Sport News, on anywhere we've had an opportunity, Nikki and I. And most of it is to say that Vlahovic is a man who very much cares about his future in the sense of his learning future. He's not a player that thinks he's, by any stretch of the imagination, a finished product. He definitely reckons himself, as every good player is, and he deserves to. But he is someone who we know is the first to show up to training, is the last to leave. And he cares about improving everything about himself, off the ball, on the ball, his mentality, how he even interacts with those around him, as well as the dressing room, as well as even the fans. Everything and every detail in his life is so worked on. And it's very, very important to him that he works with a coach that thinks can help progress him, and within a club that will still be teaching him football. There's obviously a lot of competition and very little time and lots of games. Juventus just seemed like a much more attractive offer. And for that, Juventus feel like they have the opportunity to do something special. Now, ideally, they would only like to pay 6 million in salary and with negotiations, maybe raise that a little, but they want to give themselves room to obviously extend the contract further down the line. They don't want to just hand huge contracts straight away to players anymore.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
Seeing is believing, and you're not going to believe how bright and vivid the colors are on the Samsung Neo QLED and OLED TVs powered by the Neural Quantum Processor, because this is an audio ad. Unless you can see it, which means you already have one. Nice. Samsung, more wow than ever.